Yo, sorry guys, I had some literal interruptions, but we are back. I was trying to analyze Euro USD by then, so when the interruption started, so I'm back, guys. All right, let me just wait for you all to join back in, and we continue with the analysis, right? So sorry for that, guys. We are back now, man. Okay, all right. Let me just do one or two things. Then we go ahead. Okay. Let me send it to our groups so that they can come and join us and stuffs like that. Done. Just send it to them, guys. Yeah, like I said, sorry for the interruption, man. Let's just wait for some of you all to come and join. All right, so this is the Euro USD that we were still analyzing. I kind of forget who actually asked us about this particular pair. So the person come back, then we continue with the analysis. There's nothing happening today. Tomorrow, there are some news. Okay, we have bank holiday for JPY. Unemployment rate, that's for Euro. Okay, you know how it is. We're trying to see what is going to happen tomorrow, guys. We have few news. Unemployment for Euro. So we'll keep our eyes on Euro and USD tomorrow as well. It's kind of so there are some few news that is coming out on them. So we are going to see what exactly is going to happen, right? So yeah, I don't know if those that asked us to do this analysis of Euro USD is still around or the person is gone. I kind of don't know exactly if they are still around or not, right? So let's see if they are still around. So do you guys see what I'm doing on the screen so that we can continue with this analysis? And of course, like I was saying, okay, carry on. So I'm really here. So okay, I'm really here. So let's continue. And okay, guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share the video with your friends and family. And also, if today is your first time and you did not yet subscribe to the channel, of course, do that right now before we proceed, right? Okay, like I was saying, no. This is the trend line we plotted on our daily time frame, and this is 4-hour time frame resistance zone, and this is 4-hour time frame resistance zone as well. This is our support level, right? So now what I'm seeing on Euro USD is that it's either it will come down to this point from where it is right now, come down to this point, or completely to this point before it will go back up to the upside, or it will break out of this and push to this point before it come back down, and anything that will make it to break out of this trend line to go like this, definitely it must come up here, then come back for another retracement again to the trend line before it's gonna go back up to the upside, right? I know, of course, this one is just kind of complicated and saying, Israel, why not just choose one direction and tell us what is going to happen, right? The reason why I did not choose one direction right now is it is at critical area. The market is at critical area right now, which is our resistance zone. So two things can happen: is either it breaks out of this resistance or it pushes back down to the downside. And how do we monitor that? We monitor that by if the market is forming some sort of candlestick patterns, right? And candlestick patterns would tell us the trader's behavior or trader psychology in the market. We just determine that by candlestick patterns. So that's what we are going to be witnessing, or that's what we are going to be waiting to happen right around this area, once the market opens. So that's why you see me, I'm saying, okay, the market might go down, the market might go up, the market might break out, and all of these things, because the market, it is at a critical zone right now. If you guys remember, I said we bought the market right somewhere around here last week. Yeah, somewhere around here, that's where we bought the market, and we took almost about 100 pips on this, right? So that's that. And of course, I'm still holding one position, waiting for it to come up and hit my final take profit before we now see what exactly is going to happen on Euro USD, right? So far you are a price action trader. Definitely you must monitor what is happening at the current market structure. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing on Euro USD. Just wait for the moves to happen, guys, and wait for it to give you that particular candlestick pattern right here. And if the market is going to break out of this, there's another candlestick pattern that you're going to be looking out for. And if the market is going to go down to the downside at this point, there's still another candlestick pattern that you're going to look out for, And of course, there is a high possibility of the market reversing right around this area. But, once the market opens, we'll determine where the market is going to go, right? You guys know that I usually trade during a London session and also during Asian, I say Asian now, during New York session. Those are the sessions that I like to get into the market and so on and so forth, right? So, love the Israel is saying, good day, boss. Happy Sunday. Please help me share your analysis on NAS 100. Okay, I will try and analyze the NAS 100 as well. You feel is saying, carry on, bro. All right, sir. Thank you very much for those of you that just tuned into this live stream. So live stream is supposed to be 1 hour. So right now we spend about 18 minutes the first time, and right now we are spending about 7 or 8 minutes there about right now. So let's just see how far we can go with this live stream and things like that. So Precious, do you still have question in respect to this Euro USD analysis and stuff like that? If you have any question, you can let me know. Then I will answer your question, so we can just continue with what we are supposed to do right here. Any question? Remember, this is just weekly analysis. Is not any other thing apart from this. So somebody is saying NAS 100 is a beast. Learned that the hard way with that sell off since Tuesday, 4th of January. Because right now I don't personally trade Nasdaq, US 30, S&P 500, and gold. The reason being, if I'm trading it, any small movement, my students, they were losing money on it or blowing their account, right? And I kind of don't like it, because if I'm having a big account and I can withstand the drawdown and stuff like that, some of my students, they can't actually withstand the drawdown on those particular pairs, being Nasdaq, US 30, and S&P 500, and so on and so forth, right? So I kind of don't like it. That's one of the reasons why I personally stopped trading all of these indices. So that's just it, guys. Okay. So, but right now I don't trade it, so I don't recommend you guys, if you are a new forex trader trying to build up your account and you are trying to just look out for all of these volatile pairs, I don't recommend them for you guys. Is not the way to go. If you are a new forex trader, what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to build up your account with currency pairs, less volatile pairs. That's what you are supposed to do. But you guys come in with the mindset of trying to make money and all of these things. So and you just be trading Nasdaq, US 30, and all of these things. Come on, man. Don't do that. At least build up your account. There is time for everything. There is time for everything. So time to trade US 30, time to trade Nasdaq, time to trade gold, and time to trade S&P 500. Don't just because of the market is moving, it's very volatile and all of these things. You try to like make quick money and stuff like that. Don't forget, any amount of money that you are making in the forex market, you can still lose same amount of money easily in the forex market as well. So that's why I say, know what you are doing before you even try to do all of these things. It is very, very important, guys. Don't just because, okay, it's very volatile, some of the gurus out there are trading it and you want to trade it. Don't do that, because your account size is not the same as their account size. This is the reality of forex trading, guys. So I try my best as much as I can. As much as I can to teach my students of how they can stop trading all of this space and make decent amount of profit trading less volatile currencies or currency pairs, right? They're out there. Euro USD, GBP USD, Euro JPY, GBP JPY, USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY. So many currency pairs out there that you can make decent amounts of profit and move on. Money is money, we know that, but don't try to blow your account on all of these volatile currency or volatile pairs, guys. So I'm just trying to like see how I can um how I can just try to make you guys a very good traders and last long in this market. Today you might be fortunate enough to be in profit, but tomorrow any small move, boom, your account is gone. So those are some of the things that you need to avoid doing and apply a very good risk management to your trading strategy. It's very, very important, guys. That's number one thing when it comes to forex trading. It's not just about flipping an account and things like that. It's about your risk management as well. Risk tolerance. How do you tolerate or how do you take losses in the market? Right? So you should just put some of these things into consideration, not just all about profit, 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 profit. There is a losing days, losing weeks, and things like that in the market. So you have to like know exactly what to be done and what to do when it comes to these forex industry, guys. You are not here just to trade and live or whatsoever. You are here to trade and last long in the market. So how do you do that is protect your capital, guys. Protect your capital. So with that out of the way, let's just analyze Nasdaq and so we can just see what exactly Nasdaq have for us. You can see what the first thing I'm seeing right now on this daily time frame is a decent move to the upside, right? This is a uptrending market. So let me just put my major support and resistance areas like we usually do whenever time I'm checking on any particular chart at all. So these are just the major support and resistance. So I'm gonna use these ones, guys. So I'm not planning to add more support and resistance on this daily time frame. So the next thing that I want to do is I will just plot my trend line since I'm seeing a clear move to the upside on this particular time frame. And of course, if I'm not seeing a clear move to the upside, definitely I will go down to 4-hour time frame before I'll plot my trend line. But since I'm seeing a perfect move to the upside right here, no need for me to go down to 4-hour time frame before I plot my trend line, right? You guys can see after I plot my trend line, support and resistance, and this is how the market looks like right now. So let's go down to 4-hour time frame and see what exactly is happening. So this is 4-hour time frame, and I'll just focus on these three support and resistance on this 4-hour time frame. This one, and this one. And remember, we have our trend line being projected on these 4-hour time frame, but we plotted this trend line on the daily time frame, right? So I'll put these my dot lines right here to represent that this is another potential zone that the market might expect to go back up to the upside. Remember, whenever time we see a touch on this trend line, the market tends to make a move to the upside, right? Boom, and it's gonna go to the upside. And also, you can now treat this particular market structure, this zone right here, from this point. Let me see, from this point like this, you can treat it um as your, what is you call it, ranging zone, as your ranging zone. So this might act as your ranging market. So right now where it is at the moment, why, if I should trade this Nasdaq now, I will just wait for the market to give me some sort of candlestick patterns right here, right at this zone where the market is at the moment. I will look out for candlestick patterns. We have different buy signals from candlestick patterns, guys. We have Marubozu, we have Morningstar, we have engulfing candle, we have tweezers bottom, we have different. We have hanging man, we have we have different type of candlestick patterns that will tell us that the market is going to go up to the upside right from here. So I like to look out for those candlestick patterns right at this point before I will not execute my trade to ride it all the way to the upside. So this market is ranging right now, and it's going to be a very, very good move if the market just open and give us another signal confirmations right here to ride it all the way to the upside. So this is my take on NAS 100. So that's just it. Wait for the market to give you a perfect move before you buy it all the way to the upside. So let's see what is going to happen when the market opens, guys. But that's my take on NAS 100. So is there any question before I proceed? Because I like to ask if you guys are having questions and stuff like that, right? And of course, if today is your first time here, give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to the channel, and also follow us on our social media handles, guys. Follow us on our social media handles: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram. Because I do share lots of different things right on our social media handles. You can see this is one of my free Telegram channel. You can follow us right here. I do share some signals, analysis, and things like that. You can see this is before and after USD card. So this is where I actually update every one of you about trade that I'm in, trade I'm going to be taking, and stuff like that. So it is very, very important for you to join this free Telegram channel, guys, so that you can just stay updated on whatever that I'm doing right in the forex market. So it is very, very important for you to join us. Link is down in the description of this video, guys. You have a link to my Telegram, you have link to my Instagram, you have link to my Twitter, you have link to all of my social media handles, right? And of course, those are the legitimate links from me, and to you guys, right? So do you guys have any question in respect to NAS? So let me see what you guys are saying in the live chat section. Okay, no further questions on Euro USD. All right, that's good. CHFJPY is up, please. All right, I will check CHFJPY as well. Precious is a random question from a beginner. Does the candlestick pattern analyze work on the synthetic indices? Oh, what do you mean? On the synthetic indices? Yeah, exactly. It does work out, but synthetic indices, they actually obey support and resistance much more than candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns, the reason why synthetic indices doesn't actually obey candlestick patterns that much is because they don't follow fundamental analysis, because they don't react to news and all of these things. Synthetic indices doesn't have anything to do with news. They don't have anything to do with news, so that's why synthetic indices might find it very difficult to obey candlestick patterns. But actually, they obey support and resistance, especially volatility 75. When it comes to synthetic indices, guys, I only trade volatility 75 right there. I don't trade boom and crash, V25, V whatever. I don't trade them. So I only trade volatility 75 when it comes to synthetic indices, right? So let me go and continue to read your questions if you have any of them, right? So somebody is saying Euro CHF, please. Okay, all right. After CHF JPY, we'll try to check Euro CHF as well. So I'll go down and check Euro CHF after I check this um, CHF JPY, right? Somebody saying thanks, both. Thank you very much as well. Well explained. You are the best. Thank you. What is the best time frame for trading NAS 100? Okay, then Euro CHF, please. All right, I will check all of that. So the time frame to trade, or what is the best time for trading NAS 100? There's no best time, guys. There's no best time. The only thing is that you know how to do your analysis. Once you do your analysis correctly, you know when is London session and New York session open, that's when actually is the best time to enter a trade or to execute your trade. Because me personally, I trade during London session and also I trade during New York session, So those are the two sessions that I personally trade. I don't trade during Frankfurt, Asian session, Tokyo, and all of these things. I don't trade during those sessions, guys. I only trade based on two sessions: London session and New York session. Once I cannot get an entry point during these sessions, I don't trade for the day. I'll wait until the next day and see a potentiality of me trying to get into on any pair that I do my analysis, be it USD CAD, USD CHF, Euro USD, the NZD whatsoever, and so on and so forth, right? So that's just the best time to like trade in the forex market. As for me, anyway, I don't know about you, but that's for me, according to my experience that I've been trading since 2017. So that's just for me, guys. All right, so let's go down and check CHFJPY and see what exactly CHFJPY has for us for the week, so that we can know what to expect and things like that when it comes to these tradings. So CHFJPY, let's go. I think this is CHFJPY. Boom. You guys see when last we traded this CHFJPY, we took 100 pips on that. Ever since then, boom, I did not trade it anymore. So right now I will then delete this analysis and stuff like that. So this is range. This is what I refer as range market, guys. You can see this was range market. That's why I sold it right here. When was this? I cannot really remember. Okay, 23rd of November. So this was November 2021. So this is over getting to like 2 months now, stuff like that. So right now we'll do a fresh analysis on this. So I will remove the whole drawing and let's go and do another analysis, guys. So this is daily time frame on CHFJPY. So CHFJPY and EURJPY, they actually move hand in hand. If there's no any fundamental news and things like that to trigger the market to move to manipulate the market anyway. That's how it is, right? Okay, so right now let me start by putting my support and resistance as I usually do. Guys, I just trade price action and naked chart. I don't really trade with indicators and all of these things, because I don't find it very, very impressive or something like that. Like I said, I've been trading since 2017, guys. So but I was not profitable. I was not profitable for over a year. I was not profitable because I had no mentor. So this is why if you get a mentor, they will speed up your learning curve, or they will speed up how you can learn stuffs in the forex market. So I had, not that I did not want to enroll for mentorship by then or whatsoever. It was because I did not actually have fund to like pay for mentor and stuff like that. So I strive to see how I can be a very, very good trader and stuff like that. But there was no way for me, guys. I had been losing money, losing money, losing money, losing money. No way for me to be profitable and things like that. So it is what it is, man. It took me over a year to be profitable, right? So thank God for life, and thank God for me not trying to give up, right? For me not giving up on forex trading and stuff like that. Today you guys are here because I did not give up. Had it mean I give up? Oh, nobody will have come and say, okay, let's come to Israel the Trader YouTube channel to watch live stream analysis and all of these things, because it wouldn't have been existed, right? But for the fact that I did not give up, I did not go back and all of these things, you know, that's why we are here. We have to deal with some sort of uh what do you call it, losing points and all of these things, guy. You have to lose before you win. That is not life for you. Everything in this, even life is risk. To live your life is risk. So anything that you are doing in this life involves risk, guys. Anything at all that you are doing, it must be risky. So that's why I did not give up when I was learning to trade. So, and of course, if you can afford a mentor, why not go for that? It must not be me, guys. It must not be me. There are so many forex traders that are more than me. Like, they know how to trade more than I do, right? Out there. Then if you are okay with their trading pattern, their trading strategy and all of these things, you enroll with them and learn as much as you can. Even me, I'm still learning. I learn every day, guys. I learn every day. The only thing is that I master the strategy, I master everything. So it might not be about forex that I'm learning something. It might not really be about forex. It might be about another thing, that I'm just learning. So that's why I say we learn every day. So, and we practice every day. Practice makes perfection. Nobody is perfect, but if you practice, you can be good, right? So that's just it. Don't give up on your dream. Keep focusing. It might not be easy because I've been there before. So try your best as much as you can to just see how you can get this information stored in your mind and use it to make money in the forex market. Right? Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. So try your best to see how you can do all of these things. But if there's no way for you, I understand. I understand. If you cannot afford it, still, you know, try your best to see how you can still learn on your own and things like that. But believe me, guys, if you want to like really focus on forex trading and make a living out of this, you have to get a mentor. You know, after you get a mentor, follow their instruction, ask them questions and things like that. If not, you just continue to lose your money. If you blow your account today, blow your account tomorrow, this is money that you could have said, okay, let me invest in myself, but you are losing it to brokers, right? So nobody will try to direct you on what to do and all of these things. You keep on blowing the account, whereby you could have avoided that if you get somebody to direct you on the right path of what actually you are supposed to be doing, not what you think, what you thought that it might work for you, right? So that's just a quick information for you, or quick motivation for you and all of these things. So this 2022, guys, mid 2022 or whatsoever, maybe August, June, it is what it is. I cannot really know. So we're gonna go like really full time on YouTube this time, guys, because I was doing YouTube for like part-time and all of these things. I'm not active, but I trade for forex for living. Like, I trade forex, full-time forex trader. That's who I am. So but right now I want to like take YouTube stuff too, to teach you guys very well and have time for you guys to be uploading consistently like before. So it is what it is. As time goes on, we'll see how far we can deal with all of these things, guys. All right, with that out of the way, this is CHFJPY daily time frame right now. This is CHFJPY daily time frame, and we've already plotted our support and resistance, right? As you guys can see, we've already plotted our support and resistance. Then there's no way that I just want to do this. Let's go down to 4-hour time frame. This is 4-hour time frame, guys, and same thing. So I'll deal with only these two support and resistance like that. So now plot more support and more resistance on this 4-hour time frame. So I'll change the color to 4-hour time frame color, then I'll plot another one again right there. You guys can see. So these are my support and resistance on this, and you guys can see that the market was actually moving to the upside, right? Until when it gets to this resistance zone, boom, pushed back down to the downside, isn't it? So right now, the market structure on the daily time frame is what? Okay, the market structure is trending to the upside. Yeah, it's uptrending on the daily time frame, right? So I'm not going to be interested in selling any of these pair. So I mean, in selling this particular pair. So yeah, the next thing that is gonna happen is I'm seeing a tweezers top, right? I mean tweezers bottom. Boom. This is what is gonna happen, guys. I will see CHFJPY to continue to push back up to the upside from where it is right now for about 100 pips. I'm seeing another 100 pips move on CHFJPY, and you risk around 50 pips. Yeah, 50 pips stop loss, 100 pips. That's 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. That's 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, guys. So it is a good setup. So CHFJPY, once the market opens, is gonna go back up to around price 126.785. 126.785. That's where I'm seeing CHFJPY to head to when the market open, guys. When the market open. So, and let me check 1 hour time frame. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna go back up to the upside. So unless it comes back down to this point again, but we'll see what exactly is going to happen. That's why I say you have to join our free Telegram channel, guys. That's why I say that, because all of these updates and things like that, I don't come here on YouTube and update you guys about all of these things. I go down here to my free Telegram channel and update you guys on whatever that is happening. So if you are not yet here in the free Telegram channel, you can join us so that you just be part of a community online, and be updated on whatever that I'm doing, on whatever is happening in the forex market as well. So that's just the essence of you joining all of these things, guys. All right, so back to our chart. So this is it, but CHFJPY. Is there any question before we proceed? Any question, guys? So we have 27 minutes left now in order for us to end the Zoom call. I mean, oh my goodness. It's not Zoom call, it is YouTube live streaming, right? So I was thinking that maybe I'm on a Zoom call with ITT students and stuff like that. So it is what it is, guys. Since I'm not there. Any question about CHFJPY? If there's no question, let's go down to Euro CHF. Lima, are you still around, man? Before we check Euro CHF for you, you still around? If you are still around, say yes. Then we're gonna go down and check Euro CHF. Let me see. Where is Euro CHF? I don't know if Euro CHF is here. Euro CHF. Where are you, man? I think Euro CHF is not here. Let me type it manually, right? Let me check for it. Let me search for Euro CHF. Oh, okay. So this is Euro CHF, guys. This is Euro CHF 4-hour time frame. Let me go down to daily time frame. But before I start this analysis, are you still around, man? Because I don't want to do analysis of saying, okay, you are not around. So when was this? This was 25th February 2021. I say the market is going to sell from here, boom, to the downside. How many? You could have been like 1 year of holding this trade, 790 pips. Oh my goodness, that's much, man. All right. So let me clear this. I don't know if you're still around. What qualifies point as support and resistance? What qualifies point as support and resistance is the way they react, is the way the market reacts to it. You know, support and resistance, you think of it as a roof, you know. You can see right here, it is what we refer as resistance, because the market, as the market reached to this point, the market reversed back down to the downside, right? So support is where the market starts to move to the upside. So like here now, we are going to refer it as our support level, because this is where the market start to move to the upside, right? So this is where the market starts to move to the downside. This is our resistance area. So whenever time the market approaches a key zone or key level, being support or resistance, definitely there will be some sort of reaction from the retail traders, or the market will react to that point. So that's just it. And let's go down and see if we still have any other uh, stuff. Okay. Um, Please, I would love USD card analysis. Thank you, sir. I think Lima is not around, so let's just forget about EURCHF. Then somebody asked about AJ. Abiodun, are you still around, man? You still around? So we can check AUDJPY. Then somebody is asking of USD card. USD card, you know, we took a sell on USD card last week. Boom. You see, the USD card sold to the downside, and right now we'll see what USD card is going to have for us this week. But we'll see. From this point now, since the market hit my final take profit, I might see a move to the upside from USD card, right? But unless when the market open, you know, unless when the market, and of course, if it breaks out of this around price 1.24840, that's going to be the next target. If it eventually breaks out of around price 1.26205. So that's just what I'm saying on USD card. There's not something much on USD card based on I've done the analysis, I took the trade, and boom, there you go. So that's just it on USD card. We'll continue with the analysis whenever time the market opens, right? So okay, thank you, sir. All right, somebody is saying, which is Derek, is saying thanks and God bless you for helping with CHFJP. All right, thank God for everything. I thank you very much for tuning into this live stream as well. And of course, if today is the first time live streaming here or watching our YouTube video, you know, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends and family, and also like this video, man. Very, very important, right? So, Abiodun, are you still around before we go and end this Zoom call? I mean, oh my goodness. Is it because we'll be having Zoom call today? So, after this class, we'll be having Zoom call with my students in a few minutes, right? So, that's why my mind is just about zoom, and all of these things. So it is what it is, man. All right. So if some of you guys are not around, so with that, we'll go and focus on another thing again. So that's just it for today's analysis, guys. We've spent 18 minutes before. This is 40 minutes. The call was scheduled for 1 hour. So that's just it. All right now, you know, about to go and start another thing. I got lots of things to be covered, guys. That's why you see me, I don't want to play with time. I time everything, you know. Somebody's asking question, what does it mean for market to go on high volatility? Is that's when we have fundamentals happening, be it NFP, be it FOMC, be it all of these things, you know. Those are fundamentals. If the market goes volatile, that means there's news in the market. There's news. So be it against against that particular currency, be it in favor of that currency, anyhow it is, there must be a news. So that's just it for that. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's just it, guys. I will see you in our next live stream. So maybe tomorrow before London session, we'll still come back and live on YouTube and things like that. So with that out of the way, guys, I wish each and every one of you a very good and profitable week. And also, don't forget to trade with a very good risk management. So once more again, I'm Israel the Trader, and I'm signing out. Thank you very much for tuning in. God bless you. Have a nice day. And, regards to the family, man. Goodbye, everybody.